Hi, in this video, we are going to discuss about Confluence in detail. This is what generally Confluence was, which is a Confluence is usually called as a document collaboration tool, especially in the field of Agile. So where this is how generally a Confluence space looks like, where we have to create our own space relating to the project requirements, what we have on that. At the same time, if you want to create any kind of spaces and all everything, here you can see there is an option for space settings where you have to manage spaces, whatever the space is required and all everything can be managed here. At the same time, if you want to understand as well as if you want to create any kind of look and feel to the existing ones, to the current themes, or if you want to create any kind of page layouts, all these things can be created here accordingly. Right? So this is the generally, these are the page layouts which normally we have. If you want to create your own new template in reference to the Confluence itself is concerned, where we can create your new pages and all everything so that we will be understood this well in advance. It's not only about the templates, but of course there are different templates relating to service management, right? ITS and change management, all that. So this is what generally the change management related stuff or product requirement blueprints, all that. Followed by this, if you want to give any kind of permissions in reference to the space, right? So space management and all, to whom we need to provide permissions and all that information has to be updated sequentially. Whatever the space permissions to be provided, all these things has to be updated here equally, right? To whom are we going to provide? Is it for the groups? Is it for the individuals? Right. So that has to be because multiple people might require sometimes to manage spaces. Jira administrator will take care of all that, but usually some in different reasons they require some permissions to be provided even for other people equally. So that here you can see grant all user permissions for this space is one. Yes, whenever you are clicking on it, automatically it will be granted permissions and all everything for other people even. That also will be done. At the same time, if you want to integrate, right? So if there are any kind of integrations need to be taken place, whatever the integrations you want to add. So these integrations we can do. Here you can see there is an add link. It's what we call it as. This is what generally 3 projects are available for the user. Means being a user, I'm working on 3 different projects. So where it is, these are the 3 projects I have, and it is asking me which integration I want to make. Now I'm selecting a kite POS system is what generally the project where I'm just clicking on create. So you can see here, there is an integration happens in Confluence where I have created system Jira project of something relating to a kite, which I have created, right? So this project was created here. So integrations and all everything we have to do this way. Followed by this, if you want to feed any kind of RSS feeds or if you want to create any kind of mails, comments, attachments, and all that stuff, this is where generally this is being used. Apart from that, if you want to, as I mentioned you sometime back, as I've shown you, if you want to click on any kind of application links and all everything, so this can be done. Followed by this, if there is any kind of Slack notifications we want to provide in connect to the application what we are using. If you want to add, say, if you want to add any kind of subscriptions to the existing stuff or something, all this stuff, everything can be done here equally. This is how generally these settings and all everything are being used. Either it could be managing of spaces, or it could be permissions, or it could be look and feel, or it could be the integration. All these things and all everything can be done equally. This is where generally an overall understanding about Confluence is all about. Followed by this, you can see here, these are the recent works which was done. You can see all these, whatever I have created and whatever I have worked so far, everything can be seen here. At the same time, whatever the spaces we have created in reference to the applications, what we are using, you can see all the spaces, what we have created spaces you can see. At the same time, you can see the teams also, right? Whatever the teams are we working on, those teams can be seen equally. Followed by this, if you want to manage any kind of apps or if you want to use any kind of Slack integration or something like where we have to connect with Slack integrations or something of that sort. So this Slack integrations can also be done, right? So we can use this Slack integrations if you want to integrate with Confluence and Slack for integration purpose and all everything is being used. Apart from the templates, so there are different templates are available here. where, for example, if you want to create any kind of architectural, AWS architectural design diagrams, or if you want to conduct any kind of brainstorming sessions, if you want to create any capacity plannings, all this can be done equally in Confluence. So different documentations we can prepare. For example, if there is any kind of change requirements taken place in the project, so those change requirements can also be updated here equally. Or else if you want to do some capacity planning for the team, so we can use this to applicate this template called capacity planning for team planning, like how many people are available with us, how much time we have, how much time these people can spend per day. All these things can be decided. Subsequently, we can create these pages, and these pages can be shared with the people, whoever is required and needed. So this is how usually the Confluence is being used in regular tools. In coming videos, I'm going to explain you about each and everything, because how change management plan will be created, how capacity planning will be created, how this AWS architecture diagrams can be created if it requires. At the same time, any retrospections or one-on-one meetings, right? So all these things that I'm going to explain in coming days. This is all for this session. If you have any questions or any queries or any training needs, please reach out to the contact details, which will be posted in below to this video. Thank you.